Hello and welcome to another edition of UK Crime Caught on Camera. In this one, we're looking at knife crime. This is the moment a man stopped by the police demanded that they put it back after an officer pulled a machete out of his coat. The man can be seen in body-worn footage being searched by officers after he threw his coat over a wall as they approached. One of the officers found 5 bags of cannabis in his pocket before he pulled out a machete from an inside pocket. The man protested, repeatedly saying, "Put it back, man," as the officer reads him his rights. And this isn't the man's first brush with the law. Previously, he had been arrested after police were called to a collision in the A15. A white Peugeot van had collided with a lamppost and the driver was seen by members of the public throwing a machete into nearby bushes. Inside the van, officers found several £100 in cash and some bags of cannabis, as well as 19 bags at the man's home. He was released on bail, but arrested again when officers stopped him here, as you can see in the body-worn footage. He was again found with several £100 in cash on him, a can of pepper spray, which is a prohibited firearm, as well as 5 small bags of cannabis and the machete. The man was sentenced to 38 weeks in prison. He admitted being concerned in the supply of cannabis, 2 counts of possession of a bladed article in a public place, and possession of a weapon for discharge of a noxious liquid, namely pepper spray. He must also forfeit £646.50 in cash, which will be donated to Cambridge Women's Aid. This is a dramatic moment. An armed thug carjacked a vehicle at knife point during a test drive before leading police in a high-speed chase. The man used a false name on social media and arranged to view a car which was being sold on Facebook Marketplace in Stafford. The owner sat in the passenger seat while the thug took the car out for a test drive. As he drove it into a cul-de-sac, he then pulled out a blade. CCTV captures the terrified victim getting out and running away before the thug sped off in the stolen car. Police rushed to the scene, and with the help of a National Police Air Service helicopter, they were able to track down the thug as he tried to escape. Shocking footage shows the thug driving off at dangerous speeds, often on the wrong side of the road in a bid to get away. He was pursued along the M5 motorway for 10 miles, until he jumped out of the car at Hotwood Services in Birmingham, before he tried to run away on foot. But officers quickly found him in a nearby woodland and arrested him. He admitted robbery and aggravated vehicle taking following the incident and was jailed for 9 years. He was also disqualified from driving for 8 years and 5 months, and ordered to take an extended retest. Police dog Stark was called out to allotments with his handler PC Hopley.
Find him. Find him. Find him. Where are they, Stark? Go on. Where are they? Police! Stay where you are! Stay where you are! Hey, stop hitting the dog! Hold him! Yeah, he's got me. Stop hitting the dog! Get it! Yeah, Delta 4-5. If they can get to me ASAP. He had a machete and he was attacking my dog with it.
Oscar 85 on the lock tank.
Negative. The dog's injured. The dog found him, he ran off. Dog gave chase. He's attacked the dog with a machete over.
Despite being hit more than 20 times with a machete, Stark managed to detain his attacker, and his handler managed to arrest him. These images of Stark's injuries are a grim reminder of the risks and dangers police dogs and officers face every day. The German Shepherd Belgian Malinois cross was lucky not to lose an eye. But thankfully, good boy Stark made a full recovery. This shocking video shows the moment a police officer is stabbed in the neck while they responded to a routine traffic crash.
We got a picture of this.
The thug is seen lunging at the three officers in Manchester.
Yeah?
He strikes one officer, P.S. Ansell, in the neck and lunges the knife at his colleagues P.S. Foster and P.S. Wollstonecroft in the terrifying attack. The thug can be seen on bodycam footage approaching the officers despite not being involved in the incident. Dressed all in black, with a hood tightly fastened, he is seen walking down the street near his home before jumping into the road to attack the officers from behind. P.S. Foster was struck to the head several times as the thug aimed a knife at his neck. P.S. Ansell jumped to the defence of his fellow sergeant before being stabbed in the neck himself, which narrowly missed his vital arteries. The thug only stops the attack after he is tasered by P.C. Wollstonecroft. As P.C. Ansell walked back over to his police car, he noticed he was bleeding and had a serious stab wound in his neck. P.S. Foster, who he had bravely stopped from being attacked moments earlier, placed his hand over the wound before he was rushed to hospital by paramedics. All three officers were awarded at the Police Federation National Bravery Awards. While in custody after his arrest, the thug stabbed a staff member during his prison induction. He armed himself with a sharp object before attacking the victim, causing cuts to the man's ear and head. And not long after that, he attacked a prison guard and stabbed him in the neck with a sharp object. The thug was sentenced to an indefinite hospital order after pleading guilty to 1 count of attempted murder and 3 counts of wounding with intent. The judge noted the decision to plead guilty as sensible given the level of injuries. He was sentenced to an indefinite hospital order until he is deemed safe and stable for release.
Okay.
A thug who robbed 8 people at knife point in one day has been jailed for 4 years. He was captured on CCTV as he prowled the streets of Leicester, hunting for victims. He stole 5 mobile phones, a bank card and a knife by threatening victims with a blade. The video shows him creeping up to a man who was walking through a park late at night. The terrified victim was chased by the thug who threatened him with a knife, before the man threw him his phone. Another person is also seen sprinting away from the scene, as the thug casually walks away. He was caught just 24 hours after several victims tracked their phones, which led police to a park. Officers found him there, and when they searched him they discovered 5 mobile phones, a bank card and a knife. The cops searched his home in the city, where they discovered 2 more stolen phones. He was identified by some of the victims in an ID parade and CCTV evidence. He admitted 6 counts of robbery, 2 counts of attempted robbery, and 2 counts of possession of a bladed weapon. This dramatic footage shows a hero off-duty cop tackle a knife-wielding thief who stole dishwasher tablets and marshmallows from Poundland. PC Rishi Fobani was walking through Arnold in Nottinghamshire when he spotted security staff chasing a man down a busy street. The officer spoke to staff who told him the shoplifter had just been seen stealing items from the store. So, this off-duty cop ran after the man, who turned out to be a prolific thief who was known for intimidating shop staff. Footage of the chase shows the officer running after the thug who threatened him with a 6-inch long kitchen knife. As he attempted to tackle him, the thief lunged at the off-duty cop, with the tip of the knife just coming centimetres away from the officer's face. The quick-thinking cop managed to grab the handle of the blade and wrestled the thug to the ground before 2 uniformed officers arrived. The stolen items recovered included laundry and washing tablets, socks, tracksuit bottoms, and marshmallows. The thief pleaded guilty to a number of shop thefts, possession of a bladed article, and threatening a person with a bladed article. Thanks for watching another episode of UK Crime Caught on Camera. If you're watching us on shotstv.com or Freeview, thanks so much for supporting our channel. Stay tuned for more authentic UK television coming up. If you've come here from our YouTube channel, thank you. We really appreciate your support. You'll always find UK Crime Caught on Camera on shotstv.com. We're slowly building a following here, and we'll continue to post videos as much as we can. But our shows will always premiere on shotstv.com first. Thanks for watching.